good governance, social justice, and sustainable development. Therefore, the Commission makes the following recommendations. The review and amendment of the current laws that established CPSB with a view of strengthening the county public service boards to remain independent in order to promote and develop practices that would guarantee inclusivity in the counties. Secondly, the amendment to the NCI Act and retention of the Commission will ensure that counties adhere to the principle of diversity as they fully implement devolution. The Commission will guard against the real risk of Kenya going against the constitutional principle of national unity and into counties disintegrating into ethnic cocoons. Let me just explain that, Chair. What we are saying here is that the Commission will guard against both the infringing on constitutional principle of national unity, but also it will help so that the counties do not disintegrate into ethnic cocoons. And finally, we recommend that the Commission to partner with the county governments by developing and implementing programs on national cohesion and integration as envisaged among the long-term issues enumerated under Agenda 4 of the National Dialogue and Reconciliation Accord. Chair, this is the submission from the NCIC, and as I said, it is to a very large extent work in progress, and we might need to review some of them after we hear the comments from yourselves. Thank you very much for listening to us.
Thank you very much, Chenkel. Thank you very much, Chair NCIC. I'll now, before I ask the experts and any steering committee member who wants to ask a question, just carry your hands so that the experts, if there's any of you who wants to ask a question. But let me pose a question which comes as one of your major recommendations, that NCIC should be given prosecutorial powers, such as the EACC and the criminal justice system generally.
Yes.
Experience has shown that most of your predecessors, none of the cases they have ever had going to court, most of them have been dismissed as lacking in evidence or something like that. Would you not rather have NCIC concentrating more in terms of ethical leadership, and if need be, if they have any evidence of hate speech or whatever you call it, take it to the relevant bodies that already has that capacity, rather than try to duplicate that process when it will not be well anchored. Let me give you an example. Lawmaking is the preserve of Parliament.
Right.
We have the Kenya Law Reform Commission. At no time does it say, now make us a law body. But it serves as a reservoir for Parliament in terms of what laws need to be passed. Don't you think you'll be playing a better role by acting as a reservoir for the prosecutorial bodies, rather than asking to be given prosecutorial power, where you now keep on trying to do this in schools, trying to audit government institutions, at the same time you want to take politicians to court? Don't you think you should just concentrate on where you have a comparative advantage of promoting ethics? We can take 2 more questions, if there's any from the experts, steering committee. Yes, Olekina. We shall only have questions from the experts. In this case, they can only come from Koitameto Lekina, Henry Mien, Deva Nyona, and Boche. Yeah? And any steering committee member. The rest of the audience, you just listen. It's only for those 2 groupings. And I might step out and Florence will be in charge of everything. Koitamet?
Yes, thank you, Chairman.
Nama wa Kenya hawa wa matabaka ya uongozi haswa NCIC, tume ile ya uwiano na utangamano wa nchi, ikitaka kujumuishwa katika mchakato mzima huu wa BBI na pia kupewa nguvu sawia na ilivyo tume ya kupambana na maadili, tume ya maadili na kupambana na ufisadi nchini EACC, ili timize na kutekeleza majukumu yake vilivyo. Tukisonga mbele na taarifa zetu, Rais mstaafu marehemu Daniel Toroitich arap Moi hapo jana alizikwa nyumbani kwake eneo la Kabarak, kaunti ya Nakuru. Kwenye hafla hiyo iliyohudhuriwa na Rais Uhuru Kenyatta pamoja na vigogo wengine siasani, Moi alitajwa kuwa kiongozi aliyezingatia upendo, amani na umoja.
Safari ya mwisho ya Rais mstaafu Daniel Toroitich arap Moi ilikuwa nyumbani eneo la Kabarak, kaunti ya Nakuru. Rais Uhuru Kenyatta, vigogo siasani nje na ndani ya nchi, pamoja na Wakenya wa matabaka mbalimbali walikusanyika kutoa heshima zao za mwisho kwa hayati mzee Moi, ambaye amesifiwa kiongozi shujaa na mzalendo aliyependa Afrika.
We shall miss him.